Hey everybody, thanks again for tuning into Spreeisms, my vlog all about mental health and finding ways to protect your peace. I'm Kirsten Spreewell, your resident therapist, and tonight I'm sitting with Tiana Jenkins. She's a psychologist, a teacher, she runs an online boutique, and what else do you do? Oh my gosh, so many things.
Well, I also do, I do have a blog, and on there I do DIYs and I bake, and I really love baking, so yeah.
That's cool.
I'm currently right now in my master's program, and my study is child life.
Okay.
Or child life specialist to be specific, and yeah, that's.
Now I know a little bit about the baking because I have some goodies that she's made in my kitchen right now. So I'll post pictures of that on Spreeisms Instagram. So make sure you follow. Tonight what are we talking about? We're talking about a whole lot of different things. Yes. We want to talk about, she can talk about managing time, yes. Managing stress, right?
Stress, yes, definitely stress.
So what do you do to manage, you kind of have like 4 or 5 different things that you're doing, so how do you manage the time and manage your stress?
Right. Well, one thing I do say that I do is take time for myself. Like, everything in your life, you have to find a balance, I have school, I have work, and then I just have something that I'm doing for myself or something that I'm building for myself. So I think it's really just about time management, and like, you have to go to work and you have to do what you have to do, but don't go to work and then come home and not work for yourself.
Okay, so, I like that. Yeah, that's a bar. I like that.
So I think that's very important to me, and in order for me to manage stress, what I basically do is baking. That helps me. It's very therapeutic for me. It allows me to get any frustrations that I have out throughout the week. The work was stressing me out, or especially schoolwork, and schoolwork is always a bunch. That's pretty much. I bake through it. I bake my emotions out.
That's really cool. So for me, I might go to the gun range. I like the gun range. Right. It's like a stress relief, for real. Like, I'm not like on point all the way, but like I'm getting pretty good. I like to swim, so that's something that I'm like trying to get back into. Is going to the pool and swimming. And M&Ms are my little things throughout the day, because like that's like my stress relief. But sometimes I might try and switch it up and like eat fruit, but grapes are just not the same thing.
Right. They're not M&Ms for sure.
Right. So those are my little things that I do. You gotta find something to cope throughout the week with the stress, like something that's like not too addicting or not too unhealthy, right?
Exactly, because you don't want to be trying to cope and start something you can't handle. That's not gonna be good for you. So,
right.
Yeah, especially just taking time out for yourself. In order for you to be able to do what you have to do throughout the week, you have to take that moment to not think of everything that you have to do this week. Like, you already know that you have a long to-do list. You have things that you have to do, but what you have to do is you just have to sit down and you have to relax and give yourself that little break. Like in class right now, my teacher is definitely teaching us that we gotta take our little 3-minute vacation.
Yeah.
And what that is basically you just stop where you're doing, stop where you're at. It could be at your desk, it can be anywhere, it could be in the middle of your work. You stop where you're at, you close your eyes, you picture the most relaxing place that is very therapeutic, and it just really relaxes you, and you picture it and visualize it in your head for 3 minutes, and give yourself 3 minutes. You can put a timer on your phone and just make sure you don't think about anything work related or any stress that you have.
Okay, cool. That's something I haven't tried, but I do meditate a lot, so I guess that kind of would be my 3-minute vacation.
Right.
Something similar to meditation, which is what I've talked about before. You got to take time to yourself and kind of decompress in the middle of the day. Another thing I do is Wednesdays. Like Wednesdays, I literally do not wake up before 9 o'clock on Wednesdays.
Right.
Like I do my schedule like that so I can sleep in a little bit. and instead of getting up at like 7:30 in the morning, you know. And then I actually go to my therapist every other Wednesday as well. So I deal with a lot of stuff, other people's baggage, but then I like get to like let it off on somebody else.
Right.
Every other Wednesday.
Release.
Yeah.
It's very important to release those things.
And plus that really helps me like find myself. Like I'm doing a lot as well in my career. You know, we're like super young.
Right.
So like being in your early 20s, everything is new. So you're like learning so much about yourself. You have to like take time to reflect. Like what have you learned about yourself and all the process of what you're doing?
Well, everything for me is just now starting off, and I'm just like, I just learned a lot throughout my journey. Like, you know, failure is just, that's gonna happen. That's inevitable. You're gonna fail. Everything you try is not gonna be the best idea ever. Like, there are things that you have to learn in this journey, like just period. So like I'm always learning, I'm always growing. I feel like, you know, things that you need to do is you need to be open to knowledge, open to constructive criticism.
Right.
People who are trying to help you, and just use that knowledge in order to get to where you want to be. And I also feel like something that you should do is, you know, dress and be the part. Whoever you want to be, or whoever you see yourself being, is the person you need to be grooming yourself into right now.
Okay.
That's the person that you need to be.
So you gotta play it like you already there. Like,
right.
I'm a boss.
Right.
Because that's who I'm trying to be.
Right. You have to dress the part.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is for you. You have to be the person you see in your head, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else will?
Right. Right. So those are things that other people can use. What kind of helped you learn those things? Like, what was the learning process? Or like, what kind of like got you there?
For me personally, when I first decided to open up a store, because I really, really love like shopping. I love shopping. I love clothes. I love fashion. All that for me is just that's up here. So I think for me, I had to learn, like, you know, what didn't work.
Okay.
Because first opening a store, it's not going to go the way you want it to go. I mean, maybe for some people, but for me personally, like, you know, you have your little opening and you think, oh, it's going to go this way, but then it winds up going the total opposite way. And you put a lot of money and hopes and just energy into a store, but in order for it to be where you want it to be, you just really have to completely work. And I think advertising is really key too. Because if you're not advertising it all the time and getting your name out there and making sure it's reaching different demographics, it's not gonna like just shoot up automatically.
Okay, cool.
It's just putting in the work. And I think that's just really what I learned. The more work you put in, the more work you're gonna get out.
That's really dope. So just that whole process.
And it's still a process. It's still going. I'm still learning right now. I'm still trying to get to where I want to be.
So you're not there yet?
I'm definitely not where I want to be. I'm not even close to where I want to be, because this is not, it hasn't even been a whole year yet.
Okay.
So it will be a year in March when I opened my store. So it's a lot of things that I've already learned as far as balancing my workload for school, my workload at work, and then my personal things, because sometimes things outbalance and then I have to focus on this area, like, oh yeah, I have this assignment due, so I need to do that. So I'm just now thinking when I'm finding a balance to where it's like, okay, I have work here, I have school here, and then I come home and I have time for this too, because I already got this assignment and that work done.
Right. So
yeah, the more balance I found, the more ideas I have, it's like, okay, this would work, so this didn't work last time.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Failure.
That's so scary though.
Yeah.
Like you're like, okay, I'm planning to fail because I know that's gonna be part of the process.
Right. But not necessarily. I mean, it's not gonna fail like all the way. Failure.
It's just an experience.
Exactly. It's just a learning experience. So it's not failure per se. It's just like, I guess, mistakes along the way allow you to grow.
And I think I talked about this in blog number 4. I don't know if you saw it, but I was saying to fall in love with the process.
Right.
Like it's not about like the $1 million yet. Like just fall in love with what you got to do every day to get there. So I think that's important. That kind of ties in with what I was talking about last week.
Exactly. it's very important to just enjoy it because, you know, it's just a growing experience. Like,
now one thing with me, I have like high anxiety, so I even tell some of my clients it's like you have to really learn how to cope in healthy ways, you know, with anxiety, because I have trouble with that too.
right.
So it's all about just like increasing mindfulness, I think, and being aware of like what your triggers are and stuff like
Yes,
that.
that
And
is
so you
extremely
don't want to
important.
get burned out. Like I think we were talking about this earlier, right?
Yes, you need to. The one thing you don't want to do is get burnt out, because once you're burnt out, you're not working to your full potential.
Right.
And when you see signs of being burnt out, you need to take a break, because at the end of the day, how something cannot, your dream is not going to be how you picture it if you're not working from your full self. If you're burnt out, you're not working from the best potential that you have. Like, you're not being the best you can be at the moment.
Right.
So that's why it's important for number one, you have to take care of yourself first. Like, if you notice that you're doing too much and you haven't had a break, give yourself a break.
Yeah. But some people don't know. Like I talk to some of my clients, like just explaining to them like what burnout is. Like a single mom that works 2 jobs, like
Right.
you're probably constantly in a state of burnout, and you have to be able to like identify when you're burned out. So you could be drinking a lot, you could have insomnia, just increased anxiety. Those are like the main symptoms, or the symptoms that I see a lot in my career and a lot of the clients that I see. Also chronic fatigue, just tired all the time. You don't even know why you're tired. You just
lack
tired.
Of energy. You have a lack of energy. That's another sign.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it's important. So for people to just be able to identify that. So you have to increase mindfulness and increase awareness, and that starts with reflection. Like we were talking about that. You want to self-reflect.
Taking care of you first.
Definitely. So what else? So there's so many things that we can talk to you guys about, because we're just constantly learning, and we're still, you know, in this early process of just like trying to slay our careers and help everyone. So make sure so like make sure y'all follow us. Follow me on Spreeisms at Instagram. That's my Instagram. And make sure you guys subscribe to Spreeisms YouTube channel. Where can they find you though?
Well, you can follow my Instagram page is God's Queens LA. And of course, follow my blog, tianatalk.com.
Okay, tianatalk.com. We'll put that on the screen, and we'll put all the stuff in the description box below. So y'all can just click the link, and it'll be real easy for you to get there.
Right.
You know, you gotta make it easy for these folks. You can't make it difficult.
There's not gonna be no excuses why y'all include this.
No excuses. Make sure y'all support. Okay, so we're super happy to have done this. I'm excited. So I'm probably gonna go eat some snacks. Eat some God's Queens. What is it? What are they called? Tea-sweets. Tea-sweets. That's what it's called. Some cupcakes.
Right. They're special too. They're made with love.
So you guys look forward, because she's actually going to be launching a cupcake line soon, probably in 2017, right?
Yeah. Once I perfect my craft.
Right. So we'll be looking forward to that. Thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for more vlogs coming soon. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on Spreeisms on Instagram. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.